Adelaide Fringe Festival today unveiled their program that kicks off in February next year and announced their new ambassadors, one of which is Adelaide-born actor Tilda Cobham-Hervey, who recently took on the role of Helen Reddy in I Am Woman, and she joins us now. Firstly, Tilda, before we get to the festival, most people would obviously know you from your portrayal of Helen. What most impressed you about her?
Oh, my goodness, that's a hard question. So much. I think I was so taken by her determination and all that she achieved. I mean, it was just an amazing thing to go and learn about her life. She's such a hero of mine now.
You had an opportunity to meet her before filming wrapped up, but you wanted to wait. Why was that?
It was sort of a decision made by me and the director. Look, it's incredibly daunting taking on a woman as incredible as Helen, and I think we felt like we really needed to stay present in the script, and there was so much footage of her online that we sort of felt it would be best to sort of delve in and explore the character ourselves and then meet her on the other end. The director had spent a lot of years with Helen and working with her on the script and the family, so yeah, we saved it till the end.
Tilda, congratulations on being named Ambassador of the Adelaide Fringe. So I hear your parents dropped a bombshell on you about the Fringe.
I did hear a great story last night. So my parents met at the Fringe Festival in '86. Mum was dancing in a show and my dad was lighting it. So, yes, you could say the Fringe has a very, very special place in my heart. I don't know if I'd be here without the Fringe.
Tilda, you're 26 and you've been to 22 Adelaide Fringe festivals, so you'd know better than anyone. Tell us what's hot next year.
Well, I haven't had a chance to look at the program yet because it's just been released, but there is such, I just find it firstly incredible that they've managed to be able to pull this festival together this year. It's been such an odd year and particularly so hard on our arts industry. It's really exciting that I think there's 285 venues, 800 events. But what I love about the Fringe is I always try and go and just see as much as humanly possible. And just stumbling into shows that you wouldn't usually necessarily know to pick, and just, it's the thing about the Fringe that I love is that there's people of all ages, all abilities coming together in this sort of melting pot of creativity. So you can't go wrong with anything you see at the Fringe.
Oh, Tilda, that's such a nice way of expressing it. Look, you seem like a really nice lady, but then so do I. And one of my favourite things about the largest arts festival in the Southern Hemisphere is how loose things can get late at night. What are some of the weirdest places you've found yourselves in at midnight at Adelaide Fringe?
What a great question. It is. It's an incredible party. I mean, as you can tell from my parents, they clearly did a bit of partying as well at the Fringe. I mean, the Fringe Club, I think, is always where you end up. A lot of bad dancing. I've been to so many Fringes, like, I don't even think I could tell you a particular story, but I feel like my year is always marked by the Fringe. It's almost like, I know that everyone pays out Adelaide for being a bit of a sleepy town, but I think it's just because we have such a wild march that we need to spend the rest of the year just hibernating. We're like majestic bears, you know? It's just... we come out and march.
Tilda, I think what Claire was asking was, are you a loose unit?
I wish I was more of a... Maybe this is my year. You know what? Like, I think I'm probably a little bit of a nana, but this could all change this year. I've spent a lot of time indoors this year, so maybe this year is my year.
Well, I think if you need a little advice, go to Hoops. She seems to have that under wraps.
Yeah, okay, I'll find you there.
I'm just saying, maybe you're not, like, maybe it doesn't end with the second generation of your family. Maybe there'll be a third generation.
Oh, gosh.
Keep an eye out for who's lighting you, Tilda. Tickets for next year's Adelaide Fringe are on sale from today. Details are on our website. Tilda Cobham-Hervey, thanks so much for the chat.
Thanks for having me.
Hey there, it's about time you finished that video. I contractually had to wait so I could tell you to subscribe. Subscribe. I'm waiting. Now I can go home. Woo!